Hey, how's it going today? Welcome back to the channel. I am caffeinated today. I'm sorry if I'm already starting off on that kind of foot. And I'm also excited because I cannot get wait. I cannot get wait to get back to the Kearns house. I'm realizing now that it looks like some of our bushes are missing in the front, but I don't think that they are. I think it's just the mode that I'm in right now. Let's just go ahead and get started because I'm ready to make a grimy kitchen. How about you? All right, let's get into it. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, our bushes are fine. They're good. It just looks like when I'm in the other mode that it's like gone for some reason. But how are you doing today? I'm doing good, you know. I've put a few more things into the living room that we did not have before. And so those things are, I put down this thing from Strangerville. It's like this little rug that looks like a bunch of documents. I also put down some newspapers. This is from Cats and Dogs, and I've sized them way down. And I put like a little stain from Strangerville as well. Look like a little bit of pee-pee. And since Sparky the dog is a boy dog, I imagine he's whizzing on things. I also forgot to not have this being into the couch there, the record box here. Yeah. And also put a stain here as well. And I'm going to be putting those kind of like all throughout the house. So yeah, that's what we've added to the grime. Yep, so we're working on the kitchen today, and I've already put in a window, and this window looks out into nothing, which is pretty realistic too for a lot of homes. This window, there's no window that goes into it. It's like the Bernard house's hallway, and there's no window there. That's a bunch of bookcases and stuff, if you can remember that far back. If you haven't watched that video or those videos, go watch them. I think they're very nice, and they're a lot different than this house. But this house, in my opinion, is my favorite house of the two. It's just so fun to make. I'm going to be using the flooring from Werewolves Pack. It's this broken up floor. I feel like it's perfect. It's a masterpiece. This kind of stuff is what we needed in the game. Everything was too pretty. I get it. I like to make pretty builds too, but this hits the spot. I'm going to move. Well, no, I think I'm going to leave Sparky's bowl here. Mr. Doggy had to eat, so we did get him a feeder with his bowl. And I'm going to be using these crusty brown tiles. To me, they just look, they add to the like cave that is this house. As you can see in the main room, I've actually taken out the other saucer lights that we have. I put them in here just so we can see for today, but I'm going to be replacing that. And I actually put down this old looking overhead ceiling light that came from the For Rent pack, and I put it sort of in the middle because I imagine back in the day their dining room table was like in the middle, you know, like normal and nice until he scooted it, and of course you just don't move the overhead light, so that is still there. The other thing I wanted to do real quick though is also change the ceiling. Just feel like we need something a little bit more grungy and grimy looking. I know we don't have anything that's going to be like super grungy, but just something that can help us so that it's not so perfectly pristine and white. Like I don't want dirt up there, but let me see. I usually use this great gravel in this white. Let me look at that really quickly here. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Let me try one more thing though here with this. And no, see, I don't want anything. I want something that's like slightly darker than this. And I want some stains. I'm sure if I worked with the tool mod hard enough, I could do something with that. Here, let me see this maybe. No, that's just nice concrete. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it how it is. I feel like that's fine. It's the same thing I do, but I wish there could be like water stains, like where something from the ceiling is leaking or something like that. I think that would be nice, but we do not have. And that looks textured enough that maybe it could be kind of grimy. I think we need popcorn ceilings, and we also need like a grimy, just kind of like how this werewolves pack has this texture, but I know that we have lots of packs to go. So Sims team, if you're hearing this, someone on the Sims team, please make some kind of a ceiling thing. I know y'all started just making like ceiling tiles and stuff. And I know that we've got like 1 or 2 ceiling textures that are specifically for like ceilings now, but please make some kind of rundown one for me. Thanking you. All right. So what I have pulled out today, I'm just going to be using this kitchen that I always use. It just fits. The reason I like this particular cabinet is because it has this basic knob and like pull handle. I was going to use this. I'm actually going to be using the uppers for these, but I don't like the bar because I feel like it's just a bit too modern, and I like everything else about this for the actual cabinets themselves. But the bar, I'll show you here. The bar to me just looks a little bit too modern. If it was this with like those knobs instead of the bars, I would just totally use those all the time. But I use the same ones in the Bernard house and probably like all the other builds I do for like older homes. It just didn't like that blue and white instead of this color, but it's fine. I mean, it is what it is. I'm turning the grid on here so I can see what I'm working with. It is what it is. And I mean, I don't really care that much. I'm not going to scrutinize, I've already used this 500 times. You know, it works. If it's working, don't worry about it. I'm not going to be putting any dishwashers in here. I mean, they were older people anyway. I don't imagine they would probably be using dishwashers back then. I think they probably would have wanted to have, you know, some kind of system where they just hand wash the dishes, you know. That's probably what most people were doing in this blue collar area anyway. But I'm using this older kind of grimy appliances and things like that because, again, grime is the name of the game here. And then I'm thinking I'd like to use a very specific sink, but I'm getting distracted by all my custom content. But I want to keep custom content on because I do want to use my, oh, here we go. This is it. I want to be able to use my Nostalgia Living Stuff pack. I guess it's just one pack. Yeah, so it's between this one and this one. I think this one just looks a little bit more grimy because it's a bit darker. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much, honestly. I'm just trying to think if I should put this sink over here, over here. I'm leaving this space empty because I want to put the trash can there. And the trash can I have pulled out is this barrel situation. I don't know. I don't really love that barrel as a trash can. I like it for here because I feel like that's something that he would have chosen. Like maybe picked up off like somewhere and I was like, I'm going to use it as a trash can, you know, but I don't know. I don't know about having a barrel unless I'm like in a themed restaurant. as like a trash can. That's my opinion. You know, your mileage might vary on that, but that's just the way I feel about it. And I'm not gonna put end pieces on here like I could, but I want the extra room. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then let's put some of these cabinets. And I think I do want to do just like the normal cabinets, just kind of like all the way across except for like here. And I'll put an extractor fan, put that guy over here. And I think I'll put some of these above. Yeah. And then I think, yeah, that's too big. If it was a half one, I would put that, but it's covering up our trash can. So I'm not doing that. And should I maybe put a couple of these? Does that look weird? That's a bit weird. That's weird. It got weird. What if okay. Wait. What if I put you down here and you up here? You know? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. It kind of works as like a pantry, but like a half pantry. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. And again, it's like 70 degrees outside today, Fahrenheit. So if you can hear neighbors on their bikes, sorry. I cannot control them. That's the one thing about life that you learn as an adult is you really can't control anybody but yourself, you know? All right, let's get an extractor fan. And I'm thinking, I mean, the obvious choice would be, where is it? This guy, no, this guy. That's the obvious choice. And I wish it came in white or like this color, like this like creamy color. I wish it came like that bad old like ecru color. But it doesn't. It only comes in black. It's either that one or that one. Let me see. I kind of like that. It gives it a little something. Again, maybe this house was cute at one point, you know? It's not going to be, though, once we're done with it, so I'm sorry to tell you. I don't know why that cracked me up. I'm having so much fun by myself. You know, introverts know what I mean. Yes. So I think that's just about it, and I'm not sure. I might want to put like some shelving here. Yeah, let's see what we've got as far as shelving is concerned. Yeah, I think this there and like here and here. I think that would be nice above there. It gives us a little bit extra storage, and we can put some neat things on these shelves as well. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'll pull out a few extra little tidbits that we'll put on. I'm just trying to think also if I want to change this. This looks very pristine. This window, it looks a little too nice, but maybe by the time I get everything pulled out, all the stains and whatnot, it won't look so pretty. Because the other windows are also white in this home. So, but they don't look that pretty now that I've messed them up. So yeah, let me go ahead and pull the stuff out. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself, I'm talking again, and we'll put all that stuff on together. So I have been to the world of live edit and debug, mostly debug, and I found out that eco lifestyle is my friend when it comes to all of this stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I've pulled out a bunch of garbage and junk, but I also have some actual like good stuff outside that I'm going to show you. One thing I pulled out that I didn't want to really touch that much is this broom. This is just like a live edit or debug. I'm not really sure exactly if it's debug or live edit, but it is a broom that I placed with the tool mod. And I mean, I just feel like it's kind of like we've got a broom, but we don't really use it. So that's where it's hanging out. Also, you might have noticed that I've I've added a fridge because that's one thing I forgot initially when I went and paused and brought all of this stuff out. And I was like, oh yeah, I have a fridge that I had outside that I forgot to put in. I love this fridge. I love that it has like this weird, like odd staining. The best. So let's go ahead. We'll put in some things. I have the same television that I have in here. I'm going to put it on top of the fridge. One of those things that I could see it. I could see there being a little black and white television on top of this fridge that someone may have used at one point. And my grandma always had that in her house. She always had like TV in the like on top of the fridge or somewhere like that where you could see it if you were cooking, because she was very old fashioned and she cooked a lot back in the day. She had like 7 children, so that was a lot of cooking. I have this knife block that I'm trying to place somewhere here. I don't know why I'm being lazy. Let's just place it right. Basically, this is a knife block. I think it's like the one that you can make, like craft in game on like the crafting table. And I think that probably Carl, Mr. Kearns, made this at one point, and it was a gift for his wife. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill up these nice and lovely shelves that we have. I think that these were decorated and nice and used back when his wife was alive, and he's just left everything that she had on there and not touched them. I think he doesn't really cook that much. I think he likes to grill, and he can cook if he really needs to. It's not like he can't cook. He just prefers to eat out or have his meals delivered. So yeah, but these little knickknacks that I'm putting on top here, those are probably hers or things that she made kind of to warm the house. So we have like this keg, we have this little coffee pot, the little Dutch oven or casserole dish. And I think probably that this is when Carl does throw down his barbecue, this is what he uses. His like little sauces and things. So I've put those on the shelf, and I have just some rando little bits and bobs here. So I have this thing that I found in Debug. I'm not really sure. I think it's some kind of seasoning. It's probably for gardening or something, but we're just using that. And I found these like nectars. I'm just going to pretend like they're hard liquor or alcohol. I mean, like, come on. Corn. Is that corn? Or like cattail wine and potato wine. What's that supposed to be? This doesn't even say. This at least says potato nectar. This is just nothing. You know what those are supposed to be. I also have this from the Horse Ranch pack. And this is just a little, place this in the right way that I want it. A little spoon utensil set that never gets used. But it's there. Amongst the garbage. This garbage, I'm also going to like artfully place it. I just have everything pulled out that I wanted. Last but not least, we've got some doggy treats because Carl loves Sparky the doggy very much. And yeah, so he needs to have his treats. That's one thing that he's very diligent about. And yeah, I imagine in these kitchen cabinets, it's just like, old pots and pans and dishes and stuff. But in one of them, it's like just stacked full of Sparky's food and like treats and things like that, because that's his companion. So, okay, I'm getting anxious. My goodness, about all this clutter. I'm thinking what I want to do. I want to pull out, because none of this is going to place how I want it to. And I want this to go in, quote unquote, into the sink. Like there's dirty dishes in the sink. I did this back when I did the PT house to make it look like there was dirty dishes in the sink. And it's not a pretty way to go about things. There's no easy way. You just have to keep putting them up and down, basically. And then eventually you get there. There you go. I think they probably will like autonomously. Wait, is it autonomously? Yeah. By themselves, they'll wash these or throw these away. But for now, this is what we've got. So I'm going to put one there. And then I've got these two other ones. I think I'm going to put one like on the floor. And just randomly on the floor. Maybe one like on top of the fridge. For some reason. It's just, I mean, this is like actually how the Sims really be. If there's like an open space, they actually do this in game. They'll just like put dirty dishes someplace and then they're like, oh, it's stinking here. Like, you know, like what? Yeah, it stinks because you put dirty dishes someplace that now you can't get to. Dummy. Okay, I'm going to put these down with the tool mods. Let me do that really quickly. All right, there we go. No longer floating, but very stinky. Then we will do this very artful garbage arranging. So I've got this. This is like its own little orbiting thing. And before that, I had pulled out like these things individually. I think I'm just going to put these up. These don't slot to anything, so I'm just going to have to put these up with a 9 key and possibly with I almost said terrain tool. My brain is gone today. The tool mod. Yes, ma'am. I've got these takeout containers, and I'm going to put that. I love putting things on top of, like the microwave, the fridge, things like that. It's very fun for me. And then I think I'm going to put a water bottle on top of that as well. Just kind of got done with it and just left it there. Like, to me, okay, I know I'm probably like a very neat freak, but what is the point of just like leaving it when you actually had to walk a longer distance from the trash can all the way over here just to put it down? What's the point of that? Can you tell me? Oh, I wanted to put a radio on top of here too. I always forget if radios are in appliances or electronics, but of course they are in electronics. And I'm going to size this guy down quite a lot, and then I'm going to have to take this out so that I can put this up on the level. All right, is that floating? Nope. Perfect. Maybe one here. Anywhere it will slot, honestly. Just like these empty milk bottles. Yeah, and there. I put these pots and pans out. Now, I'm going to try to put them on artfully, but they may just snap weirdly anyway. Because there's supposed to be food in here, but then when I put them out, they just like, the food disappeared. I want it to look like there was old food, but it didn't really work. So I'm just going to do... There we go. I don't care if it's off or not. I mean, that makes it look even. Well, no, hold on. That look at that good. I was trying to save it, but like, that makes it look even better, but it kind of doesn't, actually. I don't mind if one is off. Like, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That works. All right, so let's put some cans. Let's put some cans. Okay, I'm just going to have to move this and just kind of put these around how I want them. All right, I put these down with the tool mod so they are not floating up in the air as much. And then I'm going to put some of these just kind of scattered along. These just look like those just plastic drink cups that people get when they don't really want to do dishes. But then he's not like taking out the garbage, so I don't really get the point of it, you know. But okay. And I think I'm just going to delete this and put these up here. Like, he got done with the juice and he was just like, I'll do something with it later, I guess. Oop, that can is floating. Put you over here for now until I find a better place. And put you over here. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. While I was kind of like looking around in debug, I found this guy, this pizza box. So I actually replaced that old pizza box that had like an actual pizza in it with this one, and it's perfect. It's like perfectly what I wanted. It looks dirty and greasy and like it's been there for a while. I also found these fish trophies, so I'm putting those into, because I would imagine he really likes to fish, or liked to fish, and maybe he still does. And he's had these and they're old and dusty, so he put those in there too. Just kind of looks nice, quote unquote nice. With everything that we've got going on here. Gonna put this up and possibly put that on here, but if I'm doing that, I need to kind of bump everything up. Okay, there we go. Looks like they're stacked there now. And then I'm gonna have to move you, there you go, so you're not eating into my pizza box. So I also pulled out some bug sprays, because I feel like there probably is some bugs in here, and you know, I don't know why I was like Waverly just then, but let me put those on to where we can have them front and center. I've got like this spray cleaning supply thing. All right, I'm just gonna have to move you to irritating me. So I'm going to put that like here, and then I'm going to put the bug sprays. I think this was like spider spray and like centipede spray, which thank goodness here I don't have any centipedes. And I know they do in Japan, and those things are scary. Hate them so much. Okay. There's a motorcycle, very nice. Exactly what I like to hear. Let's just put you randomly somewhere. There you go. You're not cutting into anything. Good, good, good. And then put these, oh, that's right. Move these away. Maybe move you on top of the fridge. Okay, right there nestled by your friend, the dirty plate. And let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got a milk container, and we'll put you right up here in the sink. And, you know, why not? I mean, maybe it went off and he just put it in there and it's just been in there, you know. Very tasty. And let's see, this one, I'm going to assume this one is still good. He just accidentally left it out because he was taking some sips of that strawberry milk. And then, you know, things and stuff happen. So that's good. We'll put you here, right by the garbage. I've got this random bucket too, which I'm just going to leave it here. There we go. And yep, I think that's all for our cluttering that we're going to do. I do not think this kitchen actually can be used. Oop, this is floating. There we go. Not floating anymore. So yeah, if you're I don't think this is going to be able to be used. So if you're going to use this house, he's probably going to have to clean everything up or take all this stuff out. But like, yeah, it's doing its job. It's doing its purpose. So real quickly, all I'm just going to do is just put some wall decals in and maybe some cobwebs. Oh, and I was thinking about, and in case I didn't say, I forgot. I have these blinds and that light fixture as well above the sink. But I was thinking about maybe putting in some little curtains, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to actually work. I wish I had something that was more tattery. So yeah, I'm just going to scrap that. And we'll go right into the decals and cobwebs. All right, so I think I want to put this guy here, kind of in that way. Nobody's been using that or touching it. And I have like an open space here. Might put something there in a little bit. I don't know though what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put some little cracks and things like that around. And then what I would really like to do is just schmutz this up a lot. Just all kinds of yucky stains all in here. And then probably just a little bit of mold, you know, just a little bit there. And not that much. Maybe like, nope, not that much. Just peeking, you know, just a little bit of peeking down. There you go. I'm gonna put some yucky stuff on the windows too. This for rent pack is the best. The best. Oh gosh, look at that. Clean it right away. Oh, by the way, these blinds are from the Nostalgia Living Stuff Pack. So yeah, so just to let you know, we've got that going in there. And then I would like to think that maybe something happened and there was like an explosion and it just kind of splatted. Gonna make that smaller if I can. Somewhere in here, like maybe here. Yeah, like maybe they were trying to throw something away and it just kind of against the wall and ran down, and now it's that. I don't know, that's a bit cartoonish with the like super olive green. We're gonna make it that one. I think the other rusty colored one doesn't really go well. You can't really see. And I would like to put some kind of something on the floor too to make it look like when Sparky Dog eats, it just kind of gets everywhere. So let me see what else I can put here. I'm gonna put some more yucky stuff and all throughout here. So find some more. Okay, those will work. It's kind of subtle, but it kind of works. And then maybe just some more of this. Just kind of running down the wall. And make it smaller a little bit. Yeah, like that. Maybe come up a little bit. And I want to really play up around the trash can too. So we'll just put some kind of yucky garbage film. Yucky garbage film all along this wall. And maybe like here too. That smells good, I'm sure. And then let's go into maybe like the fridge condenser is like off or leaking or something, or was at one point, and he like quote unquote fixed it, and so now it's just like wet, like a wet stain. Yummy. Oh, we definitely need some doggy paws in here. Oh yeah. Oh, we definitely need some. Let's get some of those all over the place. You know, he's probably been like sniffing all in here. The doggy, yeah. And can I put some of these like throughout too? No, I don't want to do that. Maybe just like a couple. Like I'm like no, and then I'm like just a couple. And definitely over here by the front door. And you know what? Let's do what we did in the other houses where we put like this. I'm going to put actually though this by the front. Yeah, that's the ticket. That makes more sense. All right. I like them doggy toes. I never saw that before. That's really cute. Okay. I mean, it's not cute, but you get what I mean. All right. And then let's get some more yucky patches and things for the floor. Okay. We've got some nice mold from the basement pack. Coming in clutch. You can barely see it, but it just adds to the texture. And then I sound like I'm crying because I kind of am. And then we'll put in some of this very nice gunky boo right near the trash area. Let's see what else. Maybe just take a look here. Oh yeah, we've got this. Maybe I'll just put this like here. To make it look like he's been eating, the doggy's been eating, and it's just like stuff everywhere. Yeah, I like that. And maybe we'll kind of put that. No, I wish there was different colorways of that. Make it kind of small. Or maybe that's what I'll do over here. Just do a couple of these. Because these look pretty big, like he's been eating like people food, but maybe I'll make it small like this. Oops. And then it just kind of looks like it could be dog food. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. Well, what do you think about that? All right. Should I put like some kind of a little rug here? If I do, I gotta put some stains and stuff over it. I'm gonna put some of this over just to make it look like it's gotten stained over the years. It's a bit subtle, but I think it works pretty well. Sizing that way, way down, and maybe putting that and then that rust as well, that rust color. Putting it right by that stove. There we go. Boy, I like to get things yucky in this game. All right, let's have a look. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, you know it stinks. Oh, man. But you know, that's how it would be if you're messy. So yeah, this is really coming along. I'm really excited for this. What do you guys think? I know that's what I say on at the end of every video. But I mean, it really is. That looks weird because it's like floating, but it looks good otherwise. So just don't look at it from this angle. But yeah, yep, the garbage is overflowing. Just nice. Lovely, lovely stuff. So that is the video today. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Do you need another shower? Again, like we had for the other room. I'm liking it. I'm thinking that this is sufficiently grimy and gritty and just all the things that we wanted. I'm so glad I get to use some of this stuff. This is like special to my heart because it's like so fun to place all these little intricate little knickknacks, and then they all get to come together to make a cohesive yucky mess. Artfully yucky. All right. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.